Peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, so I send you. These words of Jesus from St. John's Gospel are not only a greeting, but also a mission, a sending forth, a divine commissioning. I'm Bishop Gerard Battersby, the Bishop of the Diocese of La Crosse. In every era, Christ sends his followers to bring hope where it is most needed, to homes overshadowed by hardship, to hearts weighed down by fear, to communities yearning for healing. Today, in the Diocese of La Crosse, you and I are not just being sent, but we are crucial to fueling the mission of hope. Your role is not just significant, it's indispensable. Through the Diocesan Annual Appeal, our Church extends Christ's peace and his presence in practical, life-giving ways. For instance, your contribution could help fund our youth formation programs, provide care for the sick and vulnerable, or support our seminarians in their journey to the priesthood. Your generosity supports our seminarians, especially as they prepare for the priesthood, our teachers and our catechists as they form the youth, and others in our formation programs to become future disciples, in our care for the sick and vulnerable, such as those who find hope at the House of Mercy, and many others who experience Christ's love through our various pastoral ministries, bringing the good news to every corner of our diocese.
Catholic stewardship, I think, extends a lot to in Genesis when Adam and Eve, they're given this care and dominion over all the earth. And so there's a natural hierarchy of being that, we're supposed to be obedient to God, and then creation is supposed to be in some sort of subjection or obedience to us. We're supposed to care for it and also somehow command it. I think stewardship falls somewhere in there. Yeah, there's a portion of the Diocesan Annual Appeal that goes to the vocations office for the education of priests. So a lot of that goes towards tuition, much like it did for me when I was in seminary, to ensure that it's possible for men pursuing the priesthood to actually have funds available such that they can actually take classes.
For any man who's unsure of his vocation, the seminary is a great place to take that time to discern that vocation. They're going to have both the resources, the spiritual direction, the psychologist, the formators, the rector. Everyone there is there to support your vocation and discernment towards that vocation. Stewardship is very important. It's something that we come to understand as a church as a giving of self, of being able to be grateful for what we've been given, and then giving of that generousness that's been given to us and giving it back. Through that giving of self, it helps us to recognize the humanity of each other, and as a priest, it's ever more important because that's what your job is. You're just giving of what you have been given, what Jesus asks you to do. He calls you to prayer every day, and then he calls you to pray for your people.
Every person is a living witness. I often say to parents, be careful of what you do, because children don't always listen to what you say, but they always see what you do. And so to be a living witness is in your own life and in your own actions to imitate Christ, to allow and to appropriate Christ and his desires, his love in our own lives. And so it can be as simple as changing a diaper, or even as complex as preaching a sermon. These are all ways in which we can present the Savior to the world. We don't have to be experts in eloquence. We have to be experts in love. And that means But when people see love expressed in your life, they're willing to listen to you because you're not just someone who is teaching them, you're someone who is living the faith.
Catholic schools, the importance or why we exist is to help children, help our students develop a relationship with Jesus. It is the most important thing that we do is bringing our children, bringing the students to Jesus. The support that we receive from our communities, that community aspect of service, our students serving out within their community, the community returning that service to our schools, that is just a bond that our students have, our teachers have with their surrounding community. It's really remarkable to see in action, but it's amazing to feel.
The idea to start the House of Mercy was that there was no other shelter in this county for women and children, homeless women and children. We are helping people that nobody else wants to help. And it's kind of interesting in the community, we do have a lot of support. Some people are not as favorable because they feel like we're bringing in, people with more problems and more of a drain on the society, but that's anywhere you go, But I personally, I just feel like the way Catholic Charities helps the poor and helps those that need help is just amazing. And for myself, for the work culture, it's been just phenomenal. I mean, I don't even feel like I'm in a job. I feel like it's just part of my family, So it's been an amazing support, great work culture. And
in a world that often feels fractured and uncertain, the Church must continue to serve as a beacon of hope, unity, and mercy. So I invite each and every one of you, prayerfully and joyfully, to join me in this mission. Your unique role, whether it's through prayer, your time, or financial support, is crucial for the Church to accomplish its mission fully. As we go forth, let us rest surely in the words of Christ. As the Father has sent me, so I send you. Together, let us go, fueling hope in our diocese and beyond.